We're about to climb this big pile of rocks in Wyoming they call the Tetons, using one of these little gizmos. It's basically a big yarder they have rigged up on the side of this 10,400 foot mountain. The trees here are looking pretty sparse. They must have got most of them. The ones that are left look like they're too small to even be worth messing with. Looks like after they finished, instead of taking all the rigging down, they took the carriage off the skyline, put one of these gondola deals on it. Instead of yarding logs up the hill, they stuffed this thing full of people, yard them up the hill. I think that was a smart move. Instead of having to hire choker setters, timber fallers, people walk on, load this thing up by themselves. And they pay a lot of money to do it. These Jackson Hole people are smart. One thing about people, they do talk a lot. I had to put this recording on mute because there was a lot of chatter going on in this little tin can they stuffed us in. Every time this thing either rocks or tilts a little bit, this thing fills with comments and emotional outbursts. I'll spare you from having to listen to any more of that. Now you know why there's no sound. You are welcome. We are now standing at the top of Rendezvous Mountain, where the landing is 10,450 feet above sea level. There's Grand Teton, 13,775 feet tall. I would tell you what all this is, but you probably already figured it out. It's a bunch of mountains. Tetons, that is. Jackson Hole and the Snake River down below. We get to raft that river the next day. The trees aren't as big here as they are in Oregon. They didn't have any good spar trees, so they had to build their own. On the way back down the mountain, the turns are 12 minutes long each direction. I think it could go a lot faster. They had to slow it way down because modern tourists just don't know how to have a good time. They make that same noise every time we go over one of these things. If any of this made you queasy watching this, this last shot should put you over the edge.